So let us chat to Georgia, or Toff as she is more commonly known. 4 years on our screens as part of the Made in Chelsea cast, as well as the triumphant stint in the I'm a Celebrity jungle back in 2017. Do you get to keep the sceptre from the jungle?
Jeremy, I had an absolute nightmare. I was so overwhelmed that I'd won. I left it in the jungle. Can you believe that?
No.
Of all the things to leave, I left it.
So you went and carried it back out. Was this the moment you came back out with it, right?
Yeah, this is. I think I left it in the canteen when I was pigging out.
Wow. So few people have been through that experience. What is that like, that moment?
Oh, it just gives me goosebumps even thinking about it. I mean, I couldn't believe that I even got in the jungle, never mind to make it to the end. It was just a wonderful experience.
What was the worst task?
Oh, the worst one. Probably the one I was suspended up, I can't remember how far up in the air, with, I think it was 40 snakes, pythons, all over me. That was pretty dire.
Does that change your view of snakes?
No, in a way, they're still terrifying, but bizarre what you think in there. I was actually grateful that I had a trial where I didn't stink. Because remember, you can't wash your clothes. So when you see the snakes, obviously I was terrified, but I was like, oh, thank God.
So you've got a lot of votes, and I know you love your politics, and politicians can learn from these kinds of programmes, can't they? Where, you know, you go through a trial and you're visible, and then you get voted for. But despite all that, there are haters, because I know you've started an anti-bullying campaign.
Yeah, I did something with Glamour magazine actually, because I've struggled with spots for years and years and years, and obviously doing what I do, it's quite obvious that I have struggled, and it got to the point where I sort of wanted to take control of the situation, because it was more the press were publishing photos and people were seeing pictures of me online, and they were making nasty comments. So I thought, right, if I'm really honest and open about having them, then what can people say? So the campaign that I did was it's quite a bizarre one, but I think it was quite powerful. I wrote
Yeah, we just
on my
showed it.
face.
Yeah.
Did you see?
So you wrote,
Yeah.
What were the letters on your face?
Oh, I did pizza face, I can't remember, spotty, whatever. And then I blended it out, i.e., moving on from it and absorbing it and not letting it affect me.
And it's what, late onset acne, is it?
Yeah, it's really weird. I did get it very late. I don't know why. I don't know whether it's stress or hormones or whatever, but it really affected my confidence, as it does everyone.
I had a friend who had this in exactly the same age, and it did clear up, actually. Kevin, you know about this?
Yeah, I know about it, and it's it can upset you, but good for you confronting the bullies. I think they probably have issues in their own lives, and they're just taking it out on you.
Yeah,
And I think this is one of the reasons you won in the jungle, because you are so self-deprecating. You're a very humble young woman. I don't mean to sound patronising.
Easy on the humble.
But
Easy on the humble.
and you're just delightful. So I'm very personally glad that you won.
I think what's interesting is you are really into politics. And often 24-year-olds kind of let it all go past them. But you've really aligned yourself with the Conservatives, I think it's fair to say. Or are you just instinctively a Conservative? Is that the thing?
Yeah, it's less about party politics. For me, it's about my core beliefs. I'm very aspirational. I believe in ambition and working hard. And for me, yeah, my politics align most with the Conservatives. But it's not to say I agree with most of what they're doing.
A bit of distance in there, is it?
No, but she's right. She's right.
But that's the truth. Yes. And I think...
So you voted Brexit, did you?
It's quite interesting. I voted to remain, and I wouldn't say I regret it, but I'm glad that we're leaving now.
Really?
And yeah, which is quite an interesting.
And if you had to vote again, what would you vote this time?
I would vote to leave. I would. Yes.
Why is that? Because
I think the way it's played out, and now I think we're in a position where we're wasting time. I really, really am against the lack of confidence in our economy. I think it's really, really quite shocking what's going on. So for me, it's leave as quickly as possible. Deal or no deal, I'm not bothered. Get us out so we can move on.
Good girl.
We had some great confusion in the office earlier, because we're talking about taxidermy later on.
Yes.
I said to someone in the office, is Toff a vegan or a vegetarian, right?
No.
No, you're not. But they said, yes, Toff is. Toff's a vegan. So I thought, oh, are you going to be upset by stuffed animals? But the confusion was, it's not Toff, it's Tiff.
Oh, yes, Tiff.
Tiff is a vegan.
Not me.
One of your friends is Tiff.
Yes.
I think we've got it. Here we are.
Yes.
So Tiff is on...
Oh, for goodness sake, that picture.
Tiff's on the left.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that was about 4 years ago.
So we got our Tiffs and our Toffs mixed up slightly.
You did. It happens quite a lot, actually. Yeah. And Tiff is a vegan, I am not.
OK, that's very clear now.